Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, check out that like button for me. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So this is what we want to work on today, sorta. Not sure how much we're going to get done, but this is the route coming out of Naperville and heading south to Fontana. And I made a mistake when I set this up, because you can see we have passenger station on the right and the freight station on the left in Naperville, and then switched it here. And we actually do need it to be the other way around, because we already have this set up for passenger service to come in on this side. And I'm thinking freight for this, it might be easiest to come down, cross the river, and then come in from the opposite direction, rather than trying to jump over all of this mess. So, first thing I want to do, you can see we've got our quarry stone being delivered up here to this building supplies company or construction company. But we do have another one up here, and I don't think this must not have been here before. I would have used it, but we could cut out a good chunk of our route and get that particular train out of our way, which is one reason why we have this set up, is so we can do a delivery that just jumps over that. So let's see of how we can actually reroute everything to this. Let's start off actually by upgrading these roads. Let's upgrade that. Okay, that took care of everything doing that one. All right, now I think the best bet is going to be to move this out of the way. And then we could branch off from this here and just come right down to here. So what if we put this over here somewhere, and then we can come out of it and just curve around to that for our deliveries. And it's going to end up needing to come down here anyways, so we might actually end up destroying some of these fields. Much as I really don't want to, but I think it might be what we end up doing. All right, let's go ahead and pause this. Oh, actually, no, let's speed this up. I want you to get out of here. Okay, they are out of there. So let's go ahead and delete this. We can delete this little section of road too. And let's go ahead and flatten over here. Yeah, that's really good. We're going to flatten up into here so we can do all of this. We need just enough flat space to build our station and get in and out of it. That should do. All right, so we're not going to run freight through here. It's going to continue going this way. Although, actually, I might change the route a bit and have it swing around and go over here. So that's a good idea. Yeah, I think I may actually need to do that first. Oh boy. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I think it's going to be better to go ahead and get our freight station in, and that'll make it easier for us to do the connections afterwards. Okay, let's get that out of the way. And let's get rid of this. Yes, you folks are losing your train connection temporarily, for a few seconds, basically. Okay, there we go. That's all clear. We're going to get rid of this. And I think we're just going to replace it. Whoops. Buildings. A passenger. There. We'll just replace it with that. Yeah, to pick that up. So they will continue in their route around. And we will put in a passenger station over here. Probably right on this stretch of road. And that's where we'll put the passenger train station. Alright, so this buildings, freight, this here, 320, auto, standard, no catenary. And we're going to want it to be 2, 1 in, 1 out. Oh, and let's make it large buildings. There we go. I was wondering why I wasn't connecting. I'm going to take that road out on the south side too. Let's go ahead and do that now. So I probably am going to want to take it out so I can flatten all of this and make it all nice and neat. Okay, so that's all set there. Excuse me. Got the froggy throat. Okay, so let's see here. Let's just try a dry run all the way, just to see where it ends up, besides lagging the hell out of the game. Okay, so if we come out of there, let's... Well, I'm not going to raise it right now. Come out of here. Oh, yeah, it's going to be tough going this way because we're going to be... you know, it might be best to make the divergence right here to go over to that. Long lead, but it'll work. This actually all looks pretty good. I figured I was going to lose fields over here, so that's not anything surprising. Sort of, can I raise this a little bit? I can, but it puts something else in the way. What is it putting in the way? Nothing. What on earth is it putting in the way? What's going on here? All right, let's try this. Let's come from here and go into this side from here. Okay. Excuse me. Can I talk, please? It removes an additional field, but otherwise it seems okay. Let's go ahead and try it. And then from here, we'll go ahead and make the last of this trip. Go. That looks good. Raise it. There we go. So now it's flat there. And we've got a bit of a bridge going on here. And turn that to earth. All right, I think that works. I do believe that works. I'm going to get rid of this field so that we can smooth this into the terrain. Smooth the terrain here too. And finally here. All right. That's good. So good. All the way up to there. Let's put a diamond switch on. And of course it doesn't like it. Oh goodness. Why do these always have so much trouble? Make it a little bit longer. Usually seems to work. Make it a little bit longer, it'll fit. Except this time. It does not like it. Is this on a weird slope or something? It looks fine. I think we are sloping downhill, but let's do this. Let's go ahead and cut this back again. Why are you cutting out what we just made? Because... there, that's good. This isn't making my diamond switch. I'm going to reflatten on smooth. I'm going to reflatten all of this. There we go. And we'll go ahead and get our diamond switch in first. Go to about there. There. Oops, did not connect. And then we will to this side of things. There we go. That worked. Now we can go ahead and put this connection back in, and the hill just has to end up a little higher, a little earlier, so it's not a huge problem. There. All right, let's get some signals on here. Sig on. And we'll go from about there all the way up to here. This looks pretty good. And this road is, or this track is definitely going to change. We'll get rid of that and leave the rest of that alone. And let's see. Yeah. Get rid of this. And just put that right there. Okay, so that is all set. Except it's now all going to the wrong place, but intercity freight. Okay, we're going to grab this. We're going to add in the new freight station. Take out the old. Okay. I think I'm going to leave this here for right now. Maybe, I don't know, that stuff just all disappeared. I'm sort of hoping that we can make it appear where we want it. Why are you here? I know why you're here. Let's... This, tools, there. He's going to need to go up and turn around and get out of there. It looks like this is our spot for this. I think I'm going to have to remove some of the stuff. So let's remove... No, that's not what I wanted. We're going to remove this. Yes. 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 Okay. And then we'll go ahead and put our freight building right here. Let's... Yeah, I guess we really need to start from this side. Let's do this. Straight this one. Now we'll put the building. That should work. I hope. And I didn't pay any attention to the settings on that. Oops. Just gonna put one there. And then we'll put these buildings on. Right there, and right there. And then we'll put a street access right here. Oh. Not quite in the right spot. Yeah, I'm going to just shift this a little bit. Okay, I changed my mind and rotated that. I want to actually set this up. Let's put one right here. It's truck delivery routes here. I'm trying to keep it more or less away from the passenger route. And we'll put one right here. Oops. Here. And then I think we can just go up from here. We'll put one right here. And that actually should be it. So we're covering everything. Yeah, see, we're coming down here, which should cover a good chunk of all of this. And going across. We're going to stop there. Then we stop here again. Which is not far from where we were stopping before, I think. And then we're back up into there. Or we could go the other way around, too. I think I will go the other way around on this. I'm not going to take stuff off. I'm just going to put it on both sides of the street. And we'll put the next one where? Right here. think I was doing things backwards to begin with. I think we're going to want to widen this street here. No, not that street. This street. There. That should work fine. And yeah, I think we're okay the way that is. So let's do this. We're gonna go from, oh, wait, what am I doing? I don't need to create a new. I've already got one. Nope, not there. There. This one. So let's remove all stops. And we're gonna start here, 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 here. And it wants to do a funky dodge there for some reason. Let's put a waypoint right here. There. Now it'll just cross the street the passenger line is on. Yeah, and we cross the passenger line twice, but otherwise don't interfere with it. So that is good. Okay, what is all messed up here? Oh, all these freights are messed up. And all these trains. Okay. Well, I can go ahead and fix... Well, the city freight I already fixed. Passenger service doesn't belong there, but that I don't care about. The quarry freight we're going to change. Sawmill freight. Passenger service. Yeah, all this stuff we've got to change still. Okay, so we've got that done. Now, let's try doing this. I'm going to take this back off. And we're going to... I'm just going to see how well this works here. It's actually pretty good. Can I just slap the freight platform on the end of this? Trying to decide if I need two whatchamacallits here, or if we can just truck it over or something. How are we using this here? Yeah, we've got one on each of these. Let's just try using trucking to get it over there, just for now. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And we are going to use a single track here and medium building. And we'll put it right there. Streets, highways. Keep you level. That works. Okay. I think that will work for us. That reaches it. Okay, so quarry freight. Let's grab this. Building supplies rate. That's not the one I want. Where did my quarry freight go? Oh, that's right. It's coming in down here. So this, we're going to change that one and move it up to here. And this will be the Naperville spell. Naperville Building Supplies Company. Come on, autosave. There we go. Okay, so that should be all fixed. Let's actually look at something on here. Okay. Where is this? This is the current, yeah. We don't have the... Oh, we do. Transition era universal freight cars. So it carries 420. And the length is 320, right? Close enough, 308. 120. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. Oh, actually, no. Let's grab the other one. Slightly more powerful, I believe. Okay, then let's try... $320 of those. We carry a lot less going that way, though. Yeah, we will go ahead and try for the trucks. Where'd my mouse pointer go? You right there. Cargo. And you're going to be... Yeah, this one actually carries more. So we'll go with it. Oops, too far. There we go. And 306 still carries a lot less. You know what? For now, I'm just going to leave the train as it is. This is going to have to get built back up again. That's not a big deal. This should now be on the right track. We do need to set up our delivery route, though. Let's see. Got a trucking supply company here. Let's try this. City streets, gonna go with slightly wider ones. I guess that'll work. Make that like that. And then this one will be our return. And I think it's going to need to catch right here. Not quite straight, but good enough. There we go. And then we'll put the building for this right here. If I can find it. All right, so yeah, let's just go with this. Actually, no, let's go with this right here. And we will go ahead and delete this. Then we'll put is that gonna work okay? No. That is awful. I don't think that's gonna work. I think it's gonna be too steep. Why don't you lower the road? Growler suggesting that I destroy something? Yeah, it's much too steep. Okay, let's try doing it Growler's way then. We'll flatten this. And then we'll go ahead and run this off from here. We want it to be flat, so we're going to run it down there. Then flat. Then connect this. That looks right. And then connect. Let's make this curvy. Just ever so slightly curvy. There we go. Cool. Now this, we'll go ahead and finish up. Okay, I made that a little bit too close there, but we'll see how it goes. So we're going to go from here. I'm going to want to be on the other platform though. From here up to here. And I'm going to want some sort of a waypoint here, maybe more than one. Let's put a waypoint right there. Let's see. And we'll put a waypoint right here, even though these aren't the best spots. Did I put that on the right side of the road? Yes, that's exactly the way I want it going. Okay, so we're going to leave Naperville Construction or Co. I think it's wrong. And we're going to wait until full. Oh yes, and this is Naperville Construction Trucking. So here we're going to hit this and this. And that's fine. There. And let's put, say, 5 trucks on here to start. Building supplies 12 to 20. Building supplies 20 in 2 compartments. So essentially these 2 are sort of identical for us. I'm going to try the flatbed to start off with. 5 of them. Oops. There we go. Naperville Construction Trucking. Okay, so that is all fixed. Sawmill freight. That's going to need to be... Why is the sawmill freight unhappy with me? I haven't done anything to the sawmill freight yet. Oh, because I took this out. That's why. That's why. Tool and die shunter can get deleted. Oh, he's already full of stuff too. Yeah, I don't think we really have any choice. He's just going to have to be deleted. Go. Delete that. Okay, tool and die shunter is fixed. Now we got this passenger train sitting here because we took out the passenger station, and passenger train sitting there because we took out the passenger station. And this guy's going to be unhappy soon too. All right, we are going to have to leave it like this because we're out of time for today. Tomorrow we will redo the sawmill because it's now going to have to go through this up here. Oh, I should have put pass-through tracks on here. Crap. I'll do that next time too. We're going to need pass-through tracks there as well as the other stuff. And then we'll set that up, and then we'll set up the passenger route. But that is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.